The Slop Shop is finally here and we have a very special offer for you.
What's that, Joe? What's that?
Yes, great question. If you spend £50 or more here on the Sloppy Joe's Slop Shop, you will get a bespoke video message from me, from Joe McGrath, and from you as well, Ethan.
Oh, and is that like saying hello and that, Joe?
Yes, we'll say hello and we'll say pretty much whatever you want us to within reason. All you have to do is put who it's from, who it's to, whether it's for yourself or a gift, in the comment box at checkout. Put your email address in there as well, and we will make sure your bespoke video finds its way to you.
So all the sloppers have to do, Joe, is spend 50 quid and you'll pretty much just be a clown for them.
How dare you?
Welcome to the podcast for the sisters and bros. It will make you laugh from your head to your toes. Talking about their lives, from the highs to the lows. And the name of the title goes, The Sloppy Joes.
Ready when you are, Joe. Sorry.
Yeah,
welcome everyone to the I'm doing it now, and if anyone interrupts me.
No, sorry, I thought you were waiting for me to say that.
Welcome everyone to the SloppyJoesPodcast. Friday.
You're hard.
Which means 1 out of 10
The
club on the way.
podcast.
It also means we're just here for a bit of a fucking great time.
Yeah.
Ethan came out with a little gem before recording.
Jemba.
Because we often like to bring stories around the world to our Friday show. Ethan, what do you want to do now? It's Christmas time.
Oh, well, I didn't know this was going to get brought up. But I was trying to say, like, we should do something a bit, like, emotional. Have you ever seen Gogglebox?
Yeah.
Well, they do a mixture of funnies and horrors, and they do, like, a sad one in there, and it really touches you sometimes. And I was thinking, around this Christmas time, maybe we should react to a sad story.
Okay, well, have you got any inspiration?
No, but I did see on Facebook Santa held a child and he died in his arms. Oh. Sorry, I'm cutting that straight away.
No, you can't. You can't cut that. Ethan, you can't cut that. Ethan, you literally have to keep that in.
No,
you have to keep that in, Ethan.
I can't.
Tell him, Joe. Overrule him.
That's staying in.
Has to stay in.
Of course that's staying in.
Has to stay in.
Why is that?
You laughed at it, Ethan.
Why has that made you laugh?
Why has it made you laugh?
Because I just buckled and it's the nervousness of it.
That's okay. No, that's okay. We get that. People understand you get nervous.
We understand, Ethan. Santa's obviously, it's unfortunate. Where have you seen this? Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook, yes.
So, this is how we're reacting to sad news.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
Maybe this answers your question, Ethan. This is probably why we don't do the sadder side of things, isn't it? We try and keep it light.
Can I also ask?
Oh, no. Be careful.
How do you know the kid's dead?
Oh, well, we don't see it. We don't even see the kid. Just the Santa says, that's the saddest thing he's ever done.
And that's Santa as well. Do you know what I mean?
Hold on. So it's like a post-match interview with Santa about his trip to... He got Jamie Carragher asking him how he's fucking...
You look, and behind him, he's got all like the different logos of all the sponsors. Like Sleighs and fucking elfforyou.com. Elf
right.
Bars.
Elf Bars.
Very popular around his way.
Once a week we'll bring in a sad story like that. Ethan's was
That was really good, that. And I think everyone at home will have felt really touched that you brought that in.
Well, I was really sad when I heard it in real time.
Yeah.
But now...
But I suppose time away from it's made you realise just quite how funny
Why
it is.
is he speaking like... Sometimes Ethan decides to speak like he's never spoken before.
He's really got his head on the desk.
What the fuck's going on here?
Yeah.
What is this? Who is this kid?
The further you get away from it, the more you realise just how hilarious it was, eh?
Oh.
Yeah. No, not at all.
Right.
Awful.
Who's your favourite reindeer?
Oh,
We need to talk about this.
Why?
I've got big problems with it.
What's going on?
didn't exist.
I was going to save this for a later episode, but we'll go into it now.
Yeah.
They've all got such magical names.
No.
Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Cupid, Donna.
Vixen?
No. Why is one of them just named after like a single mum in Leeds? We've got fucking Blitzen, Rudolph, and then Donna. Why is one of them just called
true.
Donna?
Now,
How did that get in there? Rudolph, Prancer, Dancer, Donna. All right, hey Donna, you all right? Fucking hell, my ankle's gone, pal. Fucking hell.
She's going to get rude off a
Just
red
had my
nose.
hooves painted. What do you reckon? Like, why is it called Donna?
Don't know. Yeah,
Also,
she's probably the bad one of the group, isn't she?
Here's another one. Do you know the song? Well, there's obviously some questionable Christmas songs, isn't there? Everyone knows "Baby It's Cold Outside." There's question marks around
Why
the
is that
lyrics.
again? Is it bad?
Well, it's essentially a bloke convincing a woman to stay at his house overnight and filling her full of booze. I really
Because
can't
it's
stay.
cold outside.
Baby, it's cold outside. I've got to go away. It's cold. But then at one point she's going, "Say what's in this drink?"
Oof.
And he's like, "Just fucking drink it anyway. Don't worry about that."
Christ.
So but that's been like a bit of a thing on social media.
isn't it?
But I think Jingle Bell Rocker's got a lot to answer for.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock.
Jingle Bella,
No.
Jingle Bella.
Why?
It sounds all fun and games to start with, but there's a phrase in there that I think if we spoke to the reindeer community would be considered the worst racial slur you can imagine. Because you know this one, giddy up, jingle horse. Pick up your speed. Call
jingle
him a little
horse.
jingle horse.
That is bad.
That's
isn't it? They're
derogatory.
nothing like
It is
horses.
reindeer.
It is.
Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your speed. I think this
Tight fucker, innit?
tight. I think that is a slur, that,
So
isn't
what
it?
you wanna do?
Imagine walking up to a reindeer and calling it a jingle horse. You'd get your head kicked in, and rightly so.
I
jingle
know.
horse, yeah. Jingle horse.
Unbelievable.
Pick up your speed as well. Come on, hurry up, you little jingle horse. I think we need to change that.
Yeah, what do you want to change it to?
Well, we're banning the term jingle horse, because they're not. They're reindeer. They're their own
Reindeer.
species. Just call them fucking reindeer,
Too
man.
true, man. I'm so glad that you're using
Disgusting.
this platform to bring such...
It's only right, isn't it? Jingle horse. Every time I hear it, I think we have to move on from this. It's 2024, man.
I want to get a new feature going on the
Go
which is something that we alluded to on Tuesday's episode, which is your favourite 3 things. That's all we need.
It's the most Alan Partridge feature ever.
Sloppy
There's
Joes.
literally an episode of Alan Partridge where he goes, last week's feature was slightly too niche, so we're going to open it up this week. What's the best thing?
Yes. Yeah, but because Ethan was so, like, to the point, I want your favourite 3 things. Your name, where you're from, your favourite 3 things, please. SloppyJoesPodcast@gmail.com, and that is a feature I'll be bringing to Friday's episode.
So what is your favourite 3 things, just to get us the ball rolling?
Wings.
Right, what's your name, sorry, and where are you from?
Joe McGrath,
Yeah.
Stockport.
Yeah.
Wings.
Chicken?
Huh?
Chicken there?
Yeah, I'm
in?
going to have to say... do I have to say chicken wings?
Well, yeah.
I want it to be a bit more punchy.
Okay, sorry.
Chicken wings. If you really push me, probably garlic.
No one's pushing you. You've elected to this. You've come up with this feature. No one's pushing you.
It's tricky, isn't it? Do you know? Because I'm not worried about. I'm worried about upsetting some of my favourite things.
What, like Statman Dave?
No, water.
Yeah.
I love water.
Hang on a sec. When I brought the water to the 9 out of 10 club, you didn't put it in.
I brought water to it,
Right.
and I did put it in because I brought it in.
Fair.
Chicken wings, water. Oh, I have a book called Becky in it.
What's Statman Dave? Or garlic?
No garlic. I can't kick. I suppose. Let's say Becky.
Yeah.
Becky, water, chicken wings. And I know you might be thinking, does he really like water? Oh, I love water.
Yeah, water's
I'm
good.
a guzzling boy.
Yeah.
If I can indulge myself in something that I like, I've trained myself to like water because I can have as much of it as I want.
Yeah.
Although apparently your kidneys can drown.
Yeah, but that's not happening, is it?
No.
Do you know what I mean? Come on.
Is that a myth?
No, it's not a myth. It's possible, but unless you're like, for some reason not attached to your own body.
When do you know? When do you know that you drown?
Do you know if you're thirsty? Have a drink. If you're not, don't.
But
That'll
when do
do
you
it.
know it's drowning?
I don't know. What do you mean? Is this like a Do They Know It's Christmas by Joe McGrath?
When do you know that your kidneys are
When
drowning?
do you know I'm drowning from drinking too much? Also, there's another Christmas song, by the way. While we're at it,
Feed the
Do They
world
Know It's
bun.
Christmas? I get it's already had the thing of like the sort of white saviour element of it, of like and there won't be snow in Africa this Christmas. Like Africa's like a little town somewhere when it's fucking bigger than Europe. Like there's probably snow in some parts of
It's
it.
bad because it also indicates that if Africa was sort of richer, then they would have snow.
Yeah,
That's their climate.
That's good. Yeah,
They're not,
yeah.
That is who they are.
Yeah,
They
there is.
don't-
Yeah, exactly. It's
No.
not like, come on, look, we're all striving towards there being some snow in Africa one day. But the bit that I don't like is, then it says, and the Christmas bells that ring there are the clanging chimes of doom. Who made those? Who made those? Imagine that. You go to a forge, ding, fucking hit him with a hammer. What are you doing? Just making the clanging chimes of doom that they'll ring in Africa over at Christmas time.
Awful.
That's disgusting, isn't it? You should never have made the clanging chimes of doom. And the Christmas bells that ring there are the clanging chimes of doom. Imagine that. Getting them on a ferry, pulling them into the coast of Mozambique or whatever. You letting these in? What is it? Clanging chimes of doom. Check. Yeah, let them in. Set them up in the middle of Africa and we'll ring it at Christmas so everyone's going to die.
Just fucking throw in the bin.
Don't make the clanging chimes of doom. Why don't you make, the jingling chimes of happiness?
Did you ever do
Maybe Africa would have been doing a little bit better.
Did you ever do the shoebox appeal in school?
What's that?
Where you essentially got a shoebox and filled it with goods and then sent it to Africa?
It was it's Wood Goods Wednesday. It was a weird time. The early 2000s and the late 90s was a weird time, wasn't it? Where just the word Africa, even though there's about 40 odd countries, I don't know, there's loads of countries. It's like the second biggest continent in the world, maybe the biggest even. And this assumption that everyone there was sat on a dry bit of dirt asking for a cup of water. Like, that became what the message of what Africa was, when there's so much going on there, so much life, so much excitement. And instead it's like, it's this one country where everyone's really poor. That's what Africa became, wasn't it? Get a little shoebox and send it to Africa with what? Joe McGraw's old fucking slippers in it and a tin of spaghetti hoops.
The Samaritans.
And they're going to love that.
You had rules. Go on then. No battery-powered stuff.
All right.
Pack a shoebox online for 20 quid. And then for 20 quid, so you fill it with goods.
You have to pay 20 quid?
No, they kind of asked you to put like 20 quid's worth of stuff in there.
Yeah, you just put a £20 note in there so they can spend that down the boozer.
Let's see if I can send a so I'm on the official site.
Is it still a thing?
Still a thing, mate. People do it. And
where's it being sent to now? Because we've narrowed it down.
I don't know if it was ever Africa. I think it was just like local kids.
Like Luton and that.
Yeah.
Judging by the website.
Let me have a look at the website.
Africa.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
It's Africa. So 20 quid. Should we send 3?
I feel like there's a better way to donate to charity over Christmas time. I think the point we're trying to make here is the sort of ham-fisted way that Africa was viewed by the West 20 years or so ago. That it was seen as this, barren wasteland where nothing good happens. And that's not the case.
I'd recommend spending 20 quid on that rather than... Well, what you're going to bring up something that people are spending money on these days around Christmas?
What, the £85 Grinch? This is an old one. This is a classic. But every single year, I love to look at this. So there's 2 trends. Obviously, Elf on the Shelf is one, and Ethan gets a lot of work this time of year for that.
I think he's crazy. You basically torment your kids that much to make them believe that this elf is like going around the house. Yeah. Fucking things up.
Yeah. Seen that kid who wakes up and his parents have drawn all over his face?
If I was a kid, I'd just rip the elf's head off.
Yeah. I can't be arsed with all that. But then the Grinch is the other one. So this one's good because you hire a bloke to come in, and the aim of the bloke is, so I say bloke, it's usually a man, isn't it? He comes in and he fucks up Christmas a bit. Maybe he throws one of your presents, like you've spoken to your mum beforehand, the present sticking out the most, throw it on the fire, that kind of thing. He's meant to be anti-Christmas like the Grinch is. But then sometimes, obviously, when you get a bloke just fucking about, they tend to go too far, don't they?
They do.
And this is an absolute classic. This is my favourite one of all time. So this is a couple of years old now, but every year it's like, do you know a lot of people at Christmas time, they'll put candy canes in the fruit bowl. Yeah. They'll get dressed up. They'll go out for mulled wine with their mates. My Christmas tradition is reading Laura Magill's Facebook post from about 5 years ago. And we're going to put the pictures in as we go along. So this is it. So paid £85 for a Grinch visit,
which I think is pretty reasonable.
85 quid
for a man to dress up as Grinch.
Yeah, but he can do 20 of them in a night.
True, yeah.
Advertises the Grinch to come in and mess the kids' bed, have pillow fights, put toilet roll around your Christmas tree. Light-hearted fun, right? And pictures with the kids at the end, right? Versus what I got. Every single bit of party food, expensive cupcakes, threw all over the place, tree decorations broke, fairy liquid poured on my kitchen floor, eggs smashed, and a full bottle of orange juice poured all over my floor and son.
Unbelievable.
My favourite bit is she puts floor before sun.
Yeah.
Don't ruin the floor. Don't put it on the sun either.
Photos again?
It's unbelievable. Kids' new onesie ruined. Do not recommend. Mail company and no reply. Grinch defo came and stole Christmas. Never been so disgusted in my life. So the first picture we're going to show here, this is the lovely party food that was sort of set out beforehand.
Great.
It's a lovely spread. You can see that. I'll put the picture up, Ethan. You can see that there. The next picture is the living room, absolutely battered. Look at it.
It's
my
now,
favourite
I
thing
often thought that this was sort of fake because you don't see video evidence, but I think it's real.
There is shit all over the floor, and that third.
What's the third picture? With the kids just covered in fucking shit. Now, that was obviously
Poured
massive.
a full carton of orange juice all over my floor and son. Look at the kid. He looks like he's just murdered someone. He's just covered in shit. It's absolutely fantastic. Imagine that. You just see your 6-year-old son just get a full litre of orange juice poured all over his head.
Now, that the identity of that Grinch is still a mystery.
No one knows him.
I think
They couldn't track him down.
I think it's here. Are you ready?
What's this?
This is something that's happened last week. The Grinch,
Yes, man.
the Grinch is back.
Why don't people learn the lesson? He's got a kid. He's got a kid. Oh no, he's let it go. Oh, look at the speed.
Look at you.
No, no. Oh my God, he's just lobbed a Christmas tree.
And he's just smothered some guy in a pint. He's causing chaos.
He threw the Christmas tree. It separated in half in midair, like
it
some
nearly
sort of
hit a
lunar
baby.
module, and hit a bloke in the face.
Oh,
he
he
just
just caked someone. He's just gone. He's back.
and then he's off into the night.
Mate, can I, the throwing of the Christmas tree? You
The
need
throwing
to
of
watch.
the Christmas
You
tree
need to watch
is
it again.
unbelievable.
loves-
Look, it hits that bloke in the face. The metal or plastic base of that tree hits a man square in the side of the face.
He picks
who's
up the
sat
Christmas
next to a
tree
pram, by the
And he
way.
fucking just launches it.
Who's paying for this shit?
Who out of us three would be the best Grinch?
You. Clearly.
Nah.
Ethan's the elf on the shelf. You're the best Grinch. You'd be great at that.
What are you gonna be?
Dunno. What do you want? I'll be the boy covered in orange juice.
Yeah, go on then. That sounds good to me.
I could do the Grinch work, I think, maybe.
Yeah.
Just going in, smashing stuff to bits. I feel too guilty though. Don't you feel guilty? And
What
those
for?
blokes that he's covering in pints and cake are pretty hench. One of them twats you. It's game
don't,
over. It's Grinch over. He'll knock his green little beard off.
Well, I'm excited for Christmas anyway. Bring it on.
Yeah. Have you done all your present shopping and that?
No, I've not done anything yet. Have you?
Done a little bit, yeah.
Who for?
Lizzie's done a lot of it.
Who for?
Family and friends.
What are you? What are you and Lizzie getting each other this year?
Well, we're doing 4 different categories this year.
Fuck me.
What's up with you?
Oh my god.
What?
4 different categories.
What's up with that?
What is this? 4 different categories.
Yeah, so
Go
you
on,
don't just
category
get
1.
Something sentimental.
Oh god. When do you have these chats?
In the kitchen about 6 weeks ago.
Ethan, what is this? What's going on
You
here?
don't know the other categories
We're
yet?
in the
Oh,
kitchen.
it's
Oh, do you
just
know what
You
we
don't know the
should
other
do?
categories yet.
We should get some. We should do 4 gifts this year. Categories. Right. Sentimental.
Something green. We did something.
What do you mean something green?
Well, we did something orange last year, and green's our favourite colour, so we thought we'd do something green this year.
Our favourite colour. What? It's not year 2.
We have a colour.
What's- we don't got-
Oh, yeah,
how
you
often do you speak about
hang
your
on a
favourite
sec.
colour? Oh my
You've-
god, we've got the same favourite colour.
You haven't got a favourite colour? What's your favourite
Nah.
colour?
I don't have a favourite colour.
Yeah.
All
yes,
colours
you
are
do.
nice.
Mustard. Navy.
I like them both.
What's Becky's favourite colour?
I don't know.
Embarrassing.
What? No, it's not embarrassing.
You don't
It's
want
not
to...
like. It's not like. It's not like. We're not still in year 2. It's like, who's your best friend?
Who was your best friend? Hang on a sec. You described a night out with your best mate Andy only 40 minutes ago, sir.
Go on,
Right,
go on then,
so you've
what
got a
else?
best friend and I've
Something
got a favourite
green,
colour.
Something sentimental.
Something that you need. That's fair enough.
Okay.
And something that you can swallow.
Oh.
You're lying about the last one.
No.
Something that you can swallow.
Yeah. So food or drink. Because you don't want to say food and drink, because then you think you have to do one of each.
What are you thinking about that then?
Not sure yet. Maybe just a little restaurant voucher or something like that.
Nice.
And then something green. Can't say on here because it's well before Christmas, isn't it? What do you and Becky do? What format do you have?
We're putting money to go on holiday in Turkey. You know what I mean? Or I said, well, we splash the cash, or do you want to just put money on that we'd rather spend and go make some memories? So someone you can swallow. Christ.
I bought Lizzie a holiday for her birthday, mate. So
Where?
don't give me
Where?
What?
Where did you go?
What?
Where did you go?
Online.
Online? But where did you go?
Online. Skyscanner or whatever.
Where did you go on holiday?
Copenhagen.
Oh, yes, nice.
Right.
There.
She got me a holiday for my birthday, for my 30th.
Where did you go?
She got it online as well.
Where did you go?
Malaga and Seville.
Why are you struggling at the concept of me?
But you were acting as though we're going to make memories unlike you with your green item.
Yeah,
I'm saying we also go on holidays, man.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a gift. It's
but you
a
can't
gift,
swallow
innit?
a holiday, can you? Although I'm sure you'll try your bloody best.
Yeah.
All inclusive.
Well, thinking about it.
You love
That's
Turkey,
nice.
by the way, don't you?
Turkey's brilliant.
And I suppose it's good because it's the one destination which is a Christmas food. There's no place in the world called
A
stuffing, is
walking
there?
target. Turkey's brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you ever been?
To Turkey?
Yeah.
No.
Great.
Ankara?
Hardly
know her.
blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Maybe Ankara. Antalya's lovely as well.
Just listing places in Turkey? You don't know where you're going is the answer then.
Don't know where we're going.
Ethan, what are you doing? Because you've got a partner, yes?
Oh, yeah. Manisha doesn't celebrate Christmas, so we don't do anything for us.
Should I get you a gift?
You lucky bastard.
Um,
What does she celebrate?
Give her something to swallow.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
Your mind is so full of turkey. You ain't got any room for any sense.
Go on, go on.
So what does she celebrate then?
she does Diwali.
What did you get her for Diwali?
I don't think you really get anything for Diwali.
Right. Is there
So
any?
at no point
she's
in
got
the
a-
year you buy
So
each other gifts.
is that a Muslim festival? Sorry.
No,
Hindu.
it's
Hindu.
Hindu.
Is there any festivals for Hindu that there is gifts involved?
In Holy Festival, I throw colours on there, like paint.
Green?
Yeah, that's part of it, multicoloured.
Ethan does it as well.
You're going to throw colours
So
over
you've
it.
got dead lucky there, haven't
Well,
you?
it's our birthday coming
Oh,
up.
okay. What are you getting her for that?
Oh, I can't say.
Do you want me to say what you said? What's like a nice experience, like food-wise?
Huh.
That's what he's going to get.
Well, I tried to, but there's McGrath recommended a restaurant, but they've got no space, so
Where did you go in the end?
I can't get anything.
You can get something. What about
Joking.
Tentib Lane or something like that? Evelyn's or something like
Six
that?
by Nico.
6 by Nico's good. They've got 2 now. Surely get a spot there.
Oh, well, if I give you some cash, would you organise it for us, too?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Get
do.
some Do you fancy some food?
What?
It's the 1 out of 10 club.
Boo!
Boo!
That tastes like crap.
The 1 out of 10 club obviously is the evil sister of the 9 out of 10 club,
Evil brother.
where we rank the worst food going.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to get this one, and I wanted to make sure it was definitely cold, because eating this and eating this form of food, no matter what circumstances you're in, it's awful. And let me bring it to you.
Okay.
And it's not
It's a jacket.
not every pasty is like this,
Oh.
but the cheese and onion pasty,
Oh no.
cold,
Yeah.
solidified back down.
Do you know what it tastes like when it's cold? B.O.
It really does. And often, Greg's, you can't just... Because sometimes the hot ones are good, and I'm not slagging off hot ones. Here's the circumstances around the 1 out of 10 club. A cold one.
Yeah.
And you're playing with fire, aren't you? I suppose you could ask. Couldn't you? But I don't like asking from
No, I don't, because they always feel guilty that they can't heat it up. Because
The
Couplands can
cheese and
reheat.
onion. Now, I hope this can rip a little bit off. I hope this justifies my...
Tastes like sick.
It does, doesn't it?
That's what it is.
Let me have a sniff.
So, one more.
Stop eating it like that.
Quite nice.
How does it smell? Oof, God.
It does taste like sick.
Ethan, do you want a bit?
Yeah.
Awesome, doesn't it?
Oh.
I know what you mean.
It's rank.
It does lose almost all of its joy when it's cold.
Because I think the joys are there of a warm cheese onion pasty, but cold and solidified a little bit. Go on, Ethan, how are you, mate?
Why do you look so suspicious of it?
Oh, it's got a big finger of saliva on there.
What? Who's saliva? Hey there, saliva, what's it like?
On Ethan's finger.
He never say anything bad about Greggs. He fucking loves it.
I know, he can't.
It's the only thing that go
He
for
can't.
it,
It's like you saying something bad about
that and Sam Fender.
Stockport. So a bit more of this just to make sure I don't like
I
it.
wish it was a little bit more cold.
I mean, at what point are you just, it's so
still
specific
got
that you
the grip
can't-
for that. The cheese sauce, unfortunately, is still a little bit
liquid.
liquidy for my 9 out of 10 club.
No, it's nice that. Oh, it's lovely.
What?
It does taste like sick.
I want
give you
it to
that.
be a little bit colder. I feel like the cheese sauce is still that consistency that does make it okay, but as soon as it tips into the more solidified, like chunky cheese, it then becomes drastically worse.
What's a good point is, any pasty out the fridge, I'd put that in the 1 out of 10 club. Do you know when you get like a Cornish pasty from
Oh
the
my
fridge
God,
at Tesco, a cheese and onion
100%.
pasty from the fridge? If you don't heat that up, there's very few foods, like a chia batter's one,
Yeah.
a garlic baguette is one.
Yeah.
But you can't really eat that cold. There are a few things that need heating more than a pasty. Do you know when-
Ginsters. I don't know how they survive without a microwave.
I don't know.
Who's eating them cold?
They're so bad cold. If the concept, if you can retweak it slightly, and the concept is a pasty straight out the fridge, I will put that in the 1 out of 10 club right now. I'll do that right now.
Ethan, I mean, that and then on pasty straight out the fridge.
Well, I think I do love a Greggs, but there's only one downside with Greggs, and that's that I just don't like pastry.
That's a big downside, isn't it?
What do you mean you love Greggs then?
Well, I just love the insides of the pastry. I hate the outside of it.
Do you ever get a pasty, slice the top off with some scissors and just eat it out with a spoon like a yoghurt?
No, but
No, well, that was a great.
but it's a good
Something
shout.
in that, though,
I'd
isn't it?
enjoy it more.
Or you could slice the top off with scissors, as
You
you
crying?
as before.
What's up?
Well, it's just a shame to waste the pastry, and then just sausage roll like that, like a froob.
froob.
Eat the sausage roll like a froob. Have you ever done that?
You get some funny look.
Yeah, I have peeled off the pastry on a sausage roll before, and
Just deep
I just
throw it.
dip it in ketchup.
Yeah, sausage, man.
But yeah, basically, yeah, not a fan of pastry. It's too dry. I like the inside, so therefore, this reminds me of my childhood. The cheese and onion.
Some people were
Pasty.
so stunned at Ethan's, telling us that he'd eat cheese and onion sandwiches before going to school.
Toasty, yeah.
Toasty. That is. I don't think you understand.
It's
I
not a
still
breakfast-
think about that.
It's not a breakfast.
It's not a
boy,
breakfast
is it?
before school.
7 a.m.
Cheese and the onion bit is the only problem.
Also,
there, innit?
this is a cheese and onion toasty, effectively, isn't it? But the bread's very flaky.
Yeah, this reminds me of a child. Again, I just remember feeling tired.
Right. So, you know where the culmination of this feature.
Yeah. Could I just have the inside of that? I don't know if it's possible, Drew. I think it'd just be a gloop. Is it 1 out of 10? Is it that awful? Is it that shit?
I will take this as a middle ground. That isn't 1 out of 10.
Okay.
Oh, not again. You do this every week, you bring in a 1 out of 10 and then you change your mind.
Yeah, you do that.
At least I bring something in.
Oh, he's done you.
Type fucker.
He's
I
done
do
you there,
bring
as well.
things.
Back and forth we go.
No, we'll get to that later. I think what I was angling at, and I didn't realise it in my mind, was the fridge pasty.
The fridge pasty, for me, 1 out of 10. It can be such a great food, the pasty,
Yeah.
and it says on the back, eat hot or cold. If
flies.
you're eating it cold, it is shocking. Ethan, fridge pasties, 1 out of 10.
Yeah, shite. But obviously we've not brought that in today, have we?
Yeah.
He's fast minutes sometimes.
He's doing you
Like,
there.
have
Anyway.
have you run out of battery or something?
No. Look, this isn't 1 out of 10. It's not great because pastry's not great, and therefore it's just a 3 out of 10.
Can I stun you though? We'll get pasty in. It's pasty in the fridge is 1 out of 10. Yeah.
It's in. Lock it in.
Can I stun you? Wow, what a U-turn this has done in my mind. the cold samosa.
Oh.
You ever had one?
Oh,
Shocking.
yeah.
From like a spa? No. It's really done. I think the samosa boys have had a chat. And
A chat?
A chat.
That's a different Indian food. Get your head straight.
They've had a chat.
What, they've had a bit of an argy-bargy?
And they've got together and they've decided that they need to up their game.
Yeah.
Wow, I had one from a spa on the way to Wales.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, this is sensational.
What song does a samosa sing at karaoke? Papa Don't Preach.
Oh.
I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
Papa Don't Preach. Go on.
It was delicious. It was like a chicken tikka one with peas. And it was like, this is unbelievable.
Yeah. That's nice.
Brilliant snack. Brilliant. Fantastic.
So that's not an option for this, though, is it?
No, but I just wanted to let you know.
The onion barge out of the fridge, again, we're entering awful territory.
Awful.
Terrible.
It needs the heat.
It needs the heat and it needs the chutney. Ooh. Right, there you go.
Right, this is the show. But patrons have got a wonderful new exclusive for them. We took on our biggest challenge yet.
It was big. It was large. And I'm not talking just medium large, I'm talking large XL.
With a special guest, we reviewed every single individual chocolate on all the big 4 chocolate boxes you get.
You're talking heroes, your celebrations, your quality streets, and of course, your friend of mine, the roses.
Yes, we always forget
We
one.
call it the War of the Roses.
We do. There was the 1 out of 10 club, there was an average club, and then there was 9 out of 10. If you want to see where your favourites got, patreon.com/SloppyJoesPodcast.
What you need to know is, we ate 30 different chocolates, and one of us was sick. So check that out. Patreon.com/SloppyJoesPodcast.
Right, let's go. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care of yourself.
Bye. Wave, Ethan.
Oh, yeah. See you, everyone. Bye-bye.